for Pierre Poilievre to use this week to try to take attention away from the National Day of Truth and Reconciliation and all of the survivors of Indian residential schools, plus the families of kids who never returned home, is not only disgusting, but it shows a real lack of leadership on his part. All federal, provincial, municipal politicians should be committed to truth and reconciliation. But this isn't the first time he's done something like this. Don't forget, on the National Day where there was an apology for Indian residential schools, there he was in the media condemning the compensation that the survivors got for horrific acts of abuse, telling them they should learn value for money by going to get a job. So he is trying to get his usual rage bait attention to try to trigger the social media algorithm so he can get more followers. And now, knowing that it was the churches that committed this abuse against Indian residential schools, he's trying to suggest that Christians are the number one targeted victims of hate crime, and that 100 churches have been torched by terrorists. First of all, doesn't meet the definition of terrorism. And if he did any research at all, just basic statistics on hate crimes, he'd realize that hate crimes that are on the basis of religion, the number one victims are Jewish people and Muslims. And his statement that 100 churches have been burned is not factual. All of the data we have shows that there have been 24 churches that have been subjected to confirmed cases of arson out of more than 12,000 Christian churches in Canada. That's less than 0.02%. So no, Christians are not the number one targets of hate crime. And no, there's no group of terrorists going around burning down all of the Christian churches. That's just not happening. But you can tell that this is rage baiting because he's got fake indignation about all of this and how Christians are the number one victims of hate crimes, but it's not politically correct to say that. No, Pierre, it's not factual to say that. And he should be disgusted at how he's acting on the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. I know, I'm embarrassed for him.